What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench with Pete, the series you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. As you can tell, feeling okay today. So, you do your hobby, yeah? Pop this video on in the background. Just listen to me go on about a load of rubbish, really. Sometimes I talk about hobby stuff. Or what I'm doing, what I'm painting. Get your glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever you need. Coffee, tea, water, juice, whatever. I've got coffee. R2D2 is back. It's decaf, but yeah. Hey, I've had my quota of caffeine today. I've got lots to talk about. So, without further ado, I'm going to go zoom in onto the bench itself and we can talk more from there. Okay, so I've got these chappies to do, and I'm a bit excited about these, if I'm honest. I've got to paint their rims, the bases, the rims of the bases. Oh, just drag my paint trolley over, and I'm looking for XV88. That's what I'm looking for. XV88. No, Steel Legion Drab is what I'm looking for. Steel Legion Drab. Steel Legion Drab. So I've got a lot of browns, my friends. A lot of browns. Oh, there we go. Steel Legion Drab. So no need to... So here we are. Look. Steel Legion Drab. No need to... thin this down really. I'm gonna thin it down a little. There's no need. Change my mind. Yes, there is. Just a tad, I think, because it does help with the coverage. Yeah, it's not as thick, but it helps the application, I think. Right, so we've got plenty of water in on that one. Wash my brush off. So, plenty to talk about. So, I'm back on the force. I'm back in the game, brother. I am... Put my glasses on. Back to work as of... Not tomorrow, the day after. Woohoo! Earning money again. Back to where I was. And that, my friends, is an awesome feeling. Zoom in a bit more. There, so... Yes, so I haven't done the bases of these. You could look at them and say, oh, have you painted them black? No, I haven't, because I don't paint my Warhammer bases black. I just don't. I paint them Steel Legion Drab. Steel Legion Drab is exactly what I paint them. Oh, and incidentally, my phone will probably be going off today because it's on loud. You know, there's a possibility I might get a call come through. Possibility. But if not, there'll be other notifications, I'm sure. Yeah, so I phoned my boss today. I spoke to my boss talking about a phased return to work. He said they're happy to take it at my pace. And that is awesome. I know for a fact I won't be able to do the midnight ones this week. But I'll go as long as I can, you know, if that's 10 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock. I'll go to 11, I'll go to 11, but I can't really foresee it. But anyway, like I say, we'll see. We'll play that one by ear. And yeah, then there'll be 2 days off. And on to the next working shift pattern. And so on. But yeah, back on the force, back in the paid game. Gotta make some money. Gotta build my funds back up again because been running on fumes lately. These last few weeks have been crazy. They have been crazy. You know, there's no other word for it. But yeah, and you know, I can concentrate back on with the task of, you know, renovating the house again. Then once my funds are back to where they should be, I've got the funds for the roof sorted. It's a matter of getting some quotes for that one now. Which should be good. Yeah, so that's just going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'll be able to pick myself up another Imperial Knight when I get some more funds in as well, which I was in the process of looking before, but then, you know, got ill and stuff and had to reappropriate funds for living. But that's okay, these things happen. It's the only downside of working for an agency, I suppose, is you don't get much in the way of sick pay. You know, not enough to live on. It's just, well, it doesn't cover what you need, put it that way. But hey ho, it's all behind me now. Get back to where I was, and we'll be good to go. Yeah. Right, so Steel Legion Jurab. I have a feeling I'm going to need a couple of coats of this. Yeah. That's all right though, he says. With regard to my Zombicide Black Plague character hero things, I'm not going to paint the rims of those because they'll just get worn off anyway, so I won't be doing that. Let's just wash that off a minute. Yeah, so like the likes of this guy here, I'm not going to bother painting the rim. I'm just going to scrape it down to whatever the colour the plastic was before. Yeah, he's going to be going in a slot anyway, so that's a thing. What else? I've got some Arcane Tempest gun mages that I want to get on with, but they are part of a tutorial that I'm working on for the future. So, you know, hopefully that's either up now or it won't be long. It'll be any day. So that's good. I just want to finish off some of these characters. That's what I want to do. Let's bring my guys back into the picture here. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. Finish off some stuff. I don't need sneak bite leather anymore. That was from yesterday. I've got all the paints I've used so far in the tutorial, and I'm going to list them all at the end as well. So yeah, it's amazing how many paints you actually use, isn't it? Yeah. Aha. So it shouldn't take long for these chappies to dry. Then they can then go and join their comrades, the rest of my Astra Militarum army. I've said it before. I'm shocked at how little infantry I have for them, you know, for my army. So you know, it's good to be getting that done, and hopefully getting some more of the updated models in the future. So that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. Because what I'm intending to do in the future, now I'm starting to feel better, and I'll have the energy soon to move my studio around a bit more, as I was in the process of doing, is to set up a gaming table in the other corner, and yeah, I can play through some either scenarios, some missions and things, you know, go through some rules, see, you know, what works, and I'm just gonna have fun with that. And on the other table, I'm probably just gonna maybe do some role-playing stuff. That's in the future. No, I've got to get my Doors of Fangorn, you know, filmed. I know that. I'm not in my routine yet. I'm not in my stride yet. So I'm getting more energy, but I lose it quite quickly. I think what I'm going to do while I'm sat here is paint the rim of Ripley from my Aliens. I'm going to do that. Going to use matte black for it. Yeah, it's a great colour. Matte black. Painting the rims of these black because they're board game pieces. So it looks like I've been painting the baddies black on my Zombicide as well. So I'll just continue to do that. No prob. No prob, Bob. Yeah. Absolutely no prob. Wash my brush out. And are we ready for a second coat of Steel Legion Drab? I do hope so. On here. Yeah, so getting this done. What else? Oh, it's coming up for the time for the Halloween painting challenge, which is like my own personal painting challenge. I just like to. It doesn't even need to be really a scary monster figure or anything. It doesn't really need to be. It's just that it's happening at the Halloween time of year. But if I can find a monster or something to paint, then all the better, you know. I think I've got several werewolves in the Reaper range. I could paint those. They get a bad press in games, I think, werewolves, generally speaking. And this this video, by the way, is going to really help me get back on track with on the bench videos, because I've they all got caught up, you see. So I was so far behind in the making of them. I mean, now I'm back to work, or I will be back to work. I won't be able to make as many videos, that's true. So good to have a couple in the bag, as it were. Good to have a couple in the bag. And I enjoy doing these videos because each video I do of these, I can look at my bench and I can see a marked progress, like definite progress of where I've come. How far I've come, you know. Just be testing the coffee in a moment. It's been made a little while. There we go. There we go. Nice yawn. Oh, it's nice to be out here. Feel so relaxed. Let's zoom out a bit. Why? Oop, I always go the wrong way, don't I? While I talk. Let's have a look at. Actually, we have a look at her. Let's see what else we've got going on for her. Well, we've got a scabbard for like a knife at the back, and although it doesn't show it in the artwork, I'm going to do the hilt a golden or bronzed colour, the handle black of the sword. Find a bronze colour would be, oh, Skull Crusher brass. Screaming Bell. I think I have a warp block bronze, really. That's that copper. Psychorax bronze. There we go. Psychorax bronze. So I'm going to shake Psychorax bronze up. I don't think I've got much in the way of metallics. I've got gunmetal, but other than that, I don't think I've got much in the way of metallics for my Vallejo paints. Or army paints. I'll have to have a look. Ooh, see what they got. If not, I have to find a different manufacturer. But the Citadel ones are great though. They're pretty darn good. There we go. I think it was Warplock bronze I was looking for, but not to worry. Way too much, but that's all right. Sorry if you can't see this very well. It's just trying to get it paint in a groove, which isn't turning out to be as easy as it sounds, actually. There, it's better. There we are, there we are. Notification, told you it would happen. Phone's on loud. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad, he says. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Just trying to get this paint in the groove. It's proving quite stubborn. Ah. So I've done a bit of gold, well, bronze on her. Psychorax bronze. I was looking for Warplock bronze, but because it's a darker one, but I'm just taking my lenses off. Lenses? My glasses off. Yeah, taking my lenses off. I'm going to be sealing them up in a moment. Let's try my coffee though, shall we? Let's try coffee time. Yesterday I had a bottle of water out here as well, so you know, my wet palette, just checking my wet palette, that's looking good still. Might as well check my phone, see if the notification is not important as I thought. That's fine. That's fine. Right. I am going to be filming some more of the tutorial later. I'm excited for that because, you know, that is good. I'll put my coffee, nice. Put my matte black back and my Steel Legion drab because I'm not going to be using it now. Start shaking this bad boy up. So, what are you working on, guys? What are you working on, and is it going well? And are you enjoying it? Is it a commission? Is it for yourself? I haven't done a commission for a long time. Gosh, excuse me. I do get the yawns quite a bit more at the moment than I ever used to. I'm sure that will, well, I hope that will change. I used to get them quite bad anyway, but yeah, hopefully that'll change. I was hoping my lead belcher spray from Citadel would arrive today. That is, of course, for my Imperial Knight. Because there's just so much lead belcher to paint on that. Can't remember how I did my original Imperial Knight. Whether I airbrushed it on, sprayed it on out of a can, or did it by hand. Oh, it's going to tell me probably that that's too much. Whatever. Dude. Looking for a brush, such as this old wash brush, that I can use to seal these guys. Yeah. And I've probably used way too much. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So, get these done. I might seal my abomination, I'm not sure yet. Good to get these done off the table, off the bench though. When we move, and we will move eventually, this bench is coming with me, and on my other benches too actually, my fold away ones. Yeah, it's a matter of relocating Mini Warzone. Hopefully to a good place. Well, it will be a good place. It will be a suitable place. I mean, May Villa's got a garage, come to think of it. I don't know if that would be big enough, though. Garage, I'm not sure. The room we talked about as being for Mini Warzone, or part of Mini Warzone, it's probably twice the size of my studio. And I say part of Mini Warzone because we were also talking about if we could pull it off, a loft conversion if it's not been done already on the house. I don't think it has, but yeah, it's going on all right. Going on all right. I'm gonna have to tip some of this back into the pot, it would seem. These soldiers have come out rather well, rather splendid. Yeah, and for infantry, Cadian shock troops, they're just brilliant, you know. There's something, they've got a lot of character. I like them. Once these are sealed, of course, they're much more protected against the elements, as it were. These are gaming pieces. See, if I was painting display models, I wouldn't bother sealing them. There'd be really no point. Maybe just an ever so fine seal around the base or wherever you pick it up from. But you won't be picking it up that often, so certainly not as much as you would a gaming piece. It's bigger model, bigger than you first give it credit for, really. It's a model I haven't got, I haven't painted either, but I'd really like to. Is a model of the Incredible Hulk. I'd really like to do that. I'd like to get my hands on the old Knight Models one, which is metal, so it's big and heavy. And I know it's got issues with needing to be green stuffed in or you know, model puttied in because there's gaps in it. But I'd be up for that challenge, and I'd like to do it. There, so that's the Abomination done as well. Abomination done. Not much to put back in the pot after all. Don't want to contaminate my pot, so there we are. Just a matter of waiting for those to dry now. That's good. And what time have we got here? We're at 31 minutes. So, yeah. I guess I'm going to have to get some paint on the other models then. So what I'll do is move my Psycho-X bronze to one side. My Cadian shock troops. Carefully move them off. Move my other Zombicide Black Plague models in. So yeah. And there they are, Necromancer and all. No, I'm not expecting to finish them today, but I would like to get some more work done on each of them. That would be good. So she has had some work done on her. And none of these have today. Right, so let's have a look at is it Clovis? No, Baldric. I'd say the pot hanging from his waist, matte black. Well, yeah. It is now. It's like a vial of something he's carrying. Don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what, but oh, looks like he's got a black belt going around his waist, which is interesting. That's alright, a bit of paint that's done on him. That's good. It's all good. So it's a Clovis. Looks like part of it's been painted in before. More notifications. I could do the straps on his bedroll black as well, couldn't I? I'm going to. See, I don't know why, but these models have taken me a long time. A long time to paint. Don't know why, but they have. I've got to match the colour of his brown robe. I can't say I'm super excited about that. No, I can't say I am. About his other sword, can't really see it that well, but I'm going to dig in with a bit of black. Just to make it look good. Right, okay. I think just about done him. Each stage you do looks that much better, but I refuse to play the game until my models are completely properly painted. I learn a game better when I'm playing with painted miniatures, and I learned that from Dark Vengeance box set for Warhammer 40k. Trying to learn the rules with unpainted models, and you don't know who's who. They're both grey. You know, when you first into the hobby, you look at Chaos Space Marines and Dark Angels. They look very similar when they're unpainted. So, yeah. I remember the original Zombicide. I painted it all up first. Then I sat down and said, right, so how'd you play this? And it was so much quicker and easier for me to learn. I could imagine things much better with them being painted. Yeah, so I think I'm done with him there. What about Silas? Anything black on you, sir? Don't know why, but I just had a memory go through my head. Oh, damn phone. A memory going through my head of when I used to work in it. I used to work in this electronics factory called Toshiba many moons ago. Okay, and for a while I didn't have a car, so I was, I got a bike eventually, and push bike that is, and for a while when I could afford it, I was getting the bus there and back, and yeah, I don't know why I just have a memory of that. I can remember finishing work, jumping on that bus, just calming down from my working day as it was idling in a bus stop or whatever, thinking, yeah, because I worked one shift, 1 week I'd be doing earlies, the next I'd be doing lates. That's right, I remember that now. Then I don't know why that's going through my mind, I just remember it. I suppose it's because I felt relaxed whilst I was on said bus, just sat there waiting. I'm nice and relaxed here now. I'll work out what colour to do his boots. I won't do the black. Okay. Got a little bit of paint on each of them now, which is quite an achievement. Put a wash on these skull bits here. I think in Seraphim Sepia. There we are. Seraphim Sepia. Before I can do some highlights on them. He's got these skulls, you see. So let's pop that in there. There we are. I've done the ram's head. Ha. Subtle, little subtle cheeky wash. Back to the coffee. Come on, boy. Ah, yeah. So it's looking like my Cadian shock troopers are drying nicely. I'm glad about. Just dab off the abomination a bit there. So they can be going into the drawer soon. That's good. That's good. They'll be off the bench. Excellent. So not a lot on here. But when I dig out all the zombies, the rest of the zombies from Black Plague. Oh, there's going to be a lot then. Oh, yeah. Holy moly, there's going to be a lot then. Yeah. So I think Samson is the furthest along in terms of. I could probably seal him and play with it. I need to do the handle of his hammer. Yeah, that's something I need to do. Brown dryad bark. Just a little bit. And a touch of water. So we do the handle of his hammer. He might look a bit more complete. Yeah, it's gonna look good over his gloves. I'm anxious to start playing. I think Samson, I might, to learn the game, I might just do a little tutorial solo game just using him, if I can. I have to water it down a bit, scale it down some more. Haha. Now we've definitely put paint on all of them. Oh, I'm pleased with that. I've got some gunners for the Cadians, heavy gun artillery things I could build. That'll be another video, obviously, but yeah, I could do that. Anyway, I'm thinking of ending it here because I'm running out of steam, and I do get fatigued still. So I'm going to leave it here. So I've done quite a bit. Let's zoom right out. Glasses off. And there we go. There we go. So thanks ever so much for joining me on this episode of On the Bench with Pete. And I'm getting more and more back into the swing of things the more time goes by. I mean, bear in mind, the last few videos you will have watched will have been recorded over a couple of days. So my progress will not seem that much between videos. But they will probably after tomorrow, when I'm back at work and video making time becomes more limited again. You'll probably see more progress with myself after that. But it's been brilliant. I'm absolutely loving being back in the saddle. Whether I can do it for long or not, I'm still enjoying it, and that's the main thing about this hobby, isn't it? So there will be more videos coming up. There's going to be more variety of videos too. I'm going to be doing some more unboxings as well, and more tutorials. And yeah, the future looks good. I'm not going to do tutorials for every model I got or anything like that, because sometimes I just want to paint. And, you know, with no cameras, just sit here, excuse me, in my humble abode and paint. That's what I want to do, and that's my therapy. I enjoy that so much. So I'm going to be having a more of a clear out here again with some stuff. Before I got ill, you may notice that I bought another rainbow coloured drawer system on wheels, which is really going to help me out big time. I'm going to be organising things with that. I'm hopefully going to put in some of my interesting miniatures into one of the drawers, so that will be good. That will clear up some more room on the shelf over there. Yeah, interesting times ahead. So yeah, I will. Thanks ever so much. If you like the video, just give it a thumbs up. If you want to, have notifications so that you get notified when these go up, then just hit the bell button. Click on that. Smash that bell button. And if you want to help me, with no cost to yourself, just share the video. If you want to help me monetarily, you can check out my Patreon campaign. The link is on the home screen, my YouTube home screen. Just click on that, it'll take you there. It'll go through the different levels you can subscribe to. And yeah, so thank you so much. Remember, all brushes lead to all, my friends. See you on another one. Bye for now.